In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 simple words that you can use to allow yourself to meditate a lot easier. Now, why is it important to meditate easier? Is because when we are, especially in our day-to-day lives, whether it's our busy days, our productive days, when we're doing so much information is coming in, right? When we want to be, whether it's in a creative zone, whether it's in a more calmer zone, whether it's in a more intuitive zone, right? A zone where we can perform at our best, it's crucial that our mind is at the best. Our mind is at the state of least resistance. So these 4 words will literally change the game for you, even if you've been struggling with meditation or calming the mind for some time now. But before we get into it, let's cue the show reel. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you these 4 key words because, like I said, when it comes to anything in life, whether it's business, whether it's work, whether it's just any activity that we're doing, our minds, if you think of it almost like wires, right? Our mind, our brain is just like wires. When there's a lot of inputs, a lot of resistance, then the processing that we can do is not as strong as if there was less resistance. Now, I don't want to overcomplicate it with too much science and everything like that. But what I do want you to understand is, even if right now you've struggled to meditate, you don't know how to meditate, what's the best meditation for you? It's funny, I was actually reading a book, and I definitely recommend everyone to get this book. It's called The Way of the Heart and The Way of Mastery. And in this book, it was sharing a lot of different principles, but this one thing here really stuck out. Now, it wasn't a principle for meditation, but what I've found is by using this as a form of meditation, what I've found is it helps tremendously. Because now, I don't know if you've ever had it where maybe you've tried to meditate, but then thoughts come into the mind, right? And it's hard to calm the mind. Or maybe you've tried to meditate, but then you're not sure if you should be doing a meditation where you just focus on breath, where you just focus on the mind, where you visualize. What's the meditation for you? Now, before going into so many different types of meditation, because I want to keep it as simple as possible, as like a beginner technique if you've been struggling with this. Before I go into any of that, I just want you to appreciate, why is it that we should meditate? What is the benefits of meditation? Now, science is starting to show that there's so many health benefits coming out, whether it's to do with reducing blood pressure, whether it's to do with reducing rates of disease, whether it's to do with even getting rid of stress, getting rid of anxiety, which all lead to forms of disease and forms of not alignment, right? In that dis-ease phase. So when it comes to meditation, it's super important, especially when, as wealth yogis, we're focusing on the business side, we're focusing on abundance, on making impact, making income, and being at our peak state, our peak performance. It's crucial that our mind is there too. So these 4 words are very simple, but before we say them, it would be nice when you practice this to just find a quiet space, whether you're seated, whether you're standing, whether you're laying down. The main thing is that you're comfortable. Right? Because sometimes people are like, should I sit with my back straight? My back hurts. Yes, ideally to get energy flowing, we want back straight. But at first, if you're struggling to sit straight, the main thing is you're comfortable. That way, there's no other distractions coming in of, oh, my back. You're already going to get maybe some distractions about food coming in, about I want to eat this, what am I having for dinner? So to make sure there's as minimal distraction as possible, just sit or lay somewhere comfortably. Then what you want to do is just focus on your breath, focus on breathing, deep breathing from the stomach. Then what you can do now to tap into this creative state, tap into this more intuitive state, this more peak performance productive state, what you want to then do is now focus on nothing. Now, before you think, oh my gosh, Josh, I've tried this so many times, it doesn't work, things just come in. The 4 key words I'm going to give you will allow you to just focus on those 4 words whenever something comes in, which will then get rid of those other distractions. Now, the 4 words are, I need, do nothing, right? I need, do nothing. What does it mean? You need to do nothing. Now, I know at first it will sound very simple. It's like, oh, I need to do nothing. How's that going to help me? But trust me one thing, if when that thought comes in, you just say, I need to do nothing, dismiss it. When that sensation comes in of, oh, I need to get up, I need to do this, I need to do nothing. Focus that meditation practice, focus that awareness practice on knowing that in this moment, you need to do nothing. Right? You've set aside these 5 minutes, these 10 minutes, for some of you, this half an hour, to do nothing, to just be in that state. Now, I can't get across how important it is to just be in the space where you don't need to do anything. Because so many times in our day-to-day life, we're thinking, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. Right? I'm sure you can relate to needing to do a lot of things. But if we can commit to whether it's even just 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, to just being, just experiencing, just reminding ourselves that if I don't put that kettle on, the world isn't going to burn down. If I don't submit that paper, the world isn't going to burn down. Right? These are all projected thoughts in our minds that stimulate some emotional response in our body, which then may cause stress, then may cause other things to amplify. However, if we take that moment to just be like, you know what, right now I need to do nothing. Right now is my time to allow the resistance in my brain to go down, to allow the state of productivity to increase. Now, whenever we're making those business deals, we're launching those ads, we're doing our Instagram accounts, we're doing anything to do with business. Now it's crazy as well, because we run a lot of different programs, different trainings, and we can teach 2 students the exact same principles, get them to launch the exact same picture, post, text, copy, but the student whose brain, whose energy, whose mindset is at a calmer level like that of which when you do this practice, compared to the student whose energy right now isn't as aligned, they can launch the exact same thing but get 2 completely different results. Now, I know it sounds crazy because it's like on the surface, like, but they said the same text, they put the same picture, they posted at the same time. How can you get different results? Some things we can't necessarily explain logically, but what we see a lot of the times, it has a correlation to do with the energy, the state that they're in. So this state that we're going to be getting in when we say, I need do nothing, is a vastly more productive, vastly more what people would call inducing alpha state, alpha brainwaves state, where we can be at our peak performance. So guys, everyone write this down in the comments. I need do nothing. Remind yourself that in this moment you need to do nothing. You are being you. If you got any value from this video, you learned something, maybe you're going to practice this affirmation, this mantra, these words in your next meditation practice. Let us know in the comments how it goes, how it felt. Also, leave a like button, click the like button to leave a like so that we know that you guys got some value from this. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification button next to it, because this year we're making weekly videos to make sure that everyone gets these business strategies, these wealth strategies, these abundance strategies, these everything to make your life the best year yet, the best life yet. But for now, I think we're finished there. I will see you guys on the next video. Much love, namaste, enjoy the practice.